Hi everyone, welcome to circle time today. Although we're not going to stay on the circle or on the carpet today, we're going to get going and do a field trip today. It's Columbus Day today, and so some people are taking that as a holiday, and some kids are home, some big brothers and sisters are home for fall break. So I thought we wouldn't do a new letter today. Instead, we're going to go apple picking on a field trip, a virtual field trip. Let's get Sue to come out and do our Bible time, and then we'll be ready to go, okay? Sue, come on out. We're so excited today. We're going on a field trip, but let's do our Bible time first. This is the story about a farmer or a sower, and it says a farmer went out to plant seeds. Some seeds fell on the hard ground, and the birds ate them. Some seeds fell on the rocks and didn't grow strong roots and dried up in the hot sun. Some seeds fell in the weeds, but the weeds shaded out the sunlight, and they couldn't grow. Some fell in the good soil and grew nice vegetables. We should be like which of those, Sue? We should be like the seed that grew. We should listen to God and we should learn more about Him, and that's how we can grow. So I hope you enjoyed learning a little bit about the sower. That story was found in the Bible, God's Word. Ecclesiastes 3:1-2 says, "To everything there is a season, a time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted." And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to pluck some apples today from the apple tree. So let's get started. So if you'll go down to the carpet and sit down, then we'll do our calendar time and we'll get on the bus and get ready to go. Okay, everyone, do you remember what month it is? The month is October. We need to count and find out what the number for today is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Today is October 12th, and the year is 2020. So let's say that all together, okay? October 12th, 2020. Go all the way up the calendar, and you'll see that today starts with an M. M sounds like this. So be listening for the sound as we sing our Days of the Week song, okay? So you can know what day it is. I need you to help me by clapping 2 times. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Days of the week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday. There's Tuesday and there's Wednesday. There's Thursday and there's Friday. And then there's Saturday. Days of the week. 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 So what day is it today? Today is Monday. Very good. Today is Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, and tomorrow will be Tuesday. It's time to check the weather and see what the weather's going to be like on our field trip today. So look outside your window and see if you can decide what the weather's like today. Okay, are you ready? When I do like this, then you put in whatever the weather's like at your house. Here we go. What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? It is, it is, it is out today. It is, it is, it is out today. Well, I hope it's a nice day for our field trip. It's time to get started. I'm super excited. we're going to be going on a school bus. So let's take a look at the school bus we'll be riding in. This is it. So everyone, let's climb on board and let's sing as we get on board, okay? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back, all through the town. The children on the bus say, hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! The children on the bus say, hip, hip, hooray! It's apple picking day. Okay, well, we are all on the bus. If you'll help me start the engine. Can I hear some engine sounds? Vroom, 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 vroom. Let's crank the bus and get ready to get started. It's going to be a long ride. Here we go. We are headed to Ellijay, Georgia. Georgia is one of the states in the United States of America. I live in Georgia, so we're headed to the North Georgia mountains. That's where the city of Ellijay is. I can't wait to get there and pick some apples. But it's a long drive. It would be a really long drive for some of you in other states. But for me, it took 2.5 hours. But it'll be worth it. We'll have so much fun. Okay, oh no, there's a bumpy part in the road. The road is getting a little bumpy right here. Can you do this too and pretend the road is getting bumpy? We're on the school bus and wow, is it a bumpy ride? And now there's a curve. Can you slide this way? Ah! Oh my goodness, this is a curvy road. And now can you go this way? Ah! Oh my goodness. Now, remember we're going to the North Georgia mountains, so let's lean back and drive up the mountain. Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is a steep mountain. Okay, I think we're almost there. We're going to B.J. Reece Apple Orchard. Here we are. We've arrived. Let's get off the bus and see what we can see. This is the B.J. Reece Apple House and Apple Orchard. Of course, we're going to notice lots and lots of apple trees, but before we start picking apples, I think it might be fun if we take a hayride. Don't you? Let's take a fun hayride together. So everyone, lift your one leg onto the hayride and then your other leg. Let's go, okay? I'm going to see if I can show you the video of our hayride. It's going to be super duper fun. So take a look. Whoa, what a fun hayride. We can see lots and lots of apple trees. I'm sorry I'm not sharing this on the computer, but it doesn't want to show it very well. So I'll make sure we see it this way. Look at all the trees. I can't wait to get through and start picking some soon. This orchard has 4 different kinds of apples, and we'll look at each of those trees when we get to a stopping point on our ride. An apple orchard just means a place where lots and lots of apple trees grow. This orchard has many, many apple trees that are already big and growing, but look what else we can see. There are some baby apple trees. They're just beginning to grow, but it won't be long before they're big and full of apples for picking too. That was super duper fun. I wish we had more time, but I think we should stop just a moment and look at some of the trees that we saw on our hayride, okay? So some of the trees that we saw was this one we passed by, the Gala apples, or Gala, some people say. These are really beautiful trees that reach up tall, and I love to see the Gala apples. They're very um, high. They're high cultivators. In other words, a lot of people pick these. And then this next tree is a Granny Smith tree, a Granny Smith apple tree. We also rode past Golden Delicious apples, and they are definitely delicious. We'll pick some pretty soon. Did you notice we rode past the Arkansas black apple trees? They are really dark in color, and we'll pick some soon and you can see them closer up. Well, this is a working farm. The B.J. Reece apple orchard is a working farm, so let's see what else there is to explore on this farm, okay? Maybe we should stop and take a picture really quickly. We can also walk through the corn maze. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe that's what we should do. We can see, I'll try to show you a little bit of the corn maze video. Maybe it will show, and you can see this is a scavenger hunt. So as you walk through, there are different signs that you can read that tell you all about apples. This sign says, I am a bright green apple and I have a very sour taste. What am I? And the answer is Granny Smith. It was fun to keep walking and walking. Let's pretend that we're walking and walking through the corn maze. Oh, look, I see another sign. Let's see what it says. I am red, I have a medium tart to sweet flavor, and I'm good for baking. What am I? This apple is called a Rome Beauty. There are so many different kinds of apples. I had no idea. What else can we do here? We can ride a train. This has a little train and the cars look like cows. That would be something super fun to do while we're on our field trip. It is a working farm, so guess what? There are animals here too. This is called a longhorn. Look at those longhorns. I see where he gets his name. I think he's coming over. He wants us to feed him something. Sorry, we don't have any food for you. Take a look at this animal. What does he look like to you? I see some stripes. Yes, he does look a lot like a zebra. And does he kind of also look like a donkey? That's exactly what he is. He's a zebra donkey. They call him a zonkey. In the background, you can see some cows as well. Well, something else that you usually see on a farm animal that you usually see are pigs. And on this farm, we're going to see some pigs racing. Let's take a look. Go, little pigs. Keep going. I wonder which pig won. I'm not sure. They all seem to want to stop and find some apples to eat, it looked like to me. Let's see what else we're going to see. It was fun to see the zonkey and the longhorn. I think now may be a good time for us to pick some apples. Would you like to do that? So when we pick an apple, the way that we pick them is we twist and we pull. Can you do that? Twist and pull, twist and pull. I'll show you a picture of a video of me twisting and pulling and getting those apples down, okay? It's super duper fun to do, to pick apples. Let me see if I can share that with you. So I love to pick apples, but they're not always easy to pick. Sometimes they have to, they're really high up on the tree. So let's see if you can, I'm going to try to share my screen so you can see that. Okay, here we go. This one's really high up. Reach up and grab it, twist and pull. What a beautiful apple. That was a lot of fun. Let's get some more. So now it's your turn to help me, okay? Do you remember when we looked at on the hayride, we looked at all the different kinds of apples? Let's go back and pick some. First, let's get some Gala apples, okay? So if you don't mind, I need you to help me. Can you reach up really high? Let's say a little poem before we start picking, okay? And it goes like this. Way up high in the apple tree, two little apples smiled at me. I shook that tree just as hard as I could. Down came the apples. They were good. But we're not going to shake the tree. We're going to reach up. So reach up really tall. Reach up, reach up. Now twist and pull. Did you get a Gala apple? I think we did. It looks delicious. Let's put it in our sack. Now let's walk to another tree, okay? So walk to the next tree. The next tree is going to be a Granny Smith. So let's stop for a moment and pick a Granny Smith apple, okay? So reach up really high in the sky. Can you do that? Reach up really tall, twist and pull. Wow, we have a delicious Granny Smith apple. I can't wait to eat it. Let's keep walking to the next tree, okay? Walk, walk, walk. Let's stop right here. These are golden delicious apples, and they are delicious, but they're not golden. They're more of a yellowish greenish color. Let's reach up and pick one, okay? Reach up really tall, twist and pull. Did you get one? I did. Here's a golden delicious apple. I'll put it in our sack. Okay, let's walk some more, okay? There's a lot of walking that you have to do when you're picking apples, but it's worth it. This one is called an Arkansas black apple tree. Arkansas black apples are a little bit darker than the bright red apples we're used to. Let's pick one, okay? So reach up really high. Reach up, twist and pull. We have one. Doesn't it look beautiful? It almost looks like a plum. It's so dark in color. This is an Arkansas black apple. Well, that was super fun, but I think our apple sack is full. I think it's time to get back on the bus. Wait, I think I heard someone say that there's a bakery here. So before we go, can we visit the bakery, please? Let's take a look at the bakery. This is a place where we can buy all kinds of yummy things like fresh fried pies, oh, and apple donuts, and apple cider or apple juice, and maybe my favorite apple pie. Do you think we should buy an apple pie to take home? I think we should. This is a delicious Dutch apple pie. Let's take one back with us. What a fun field trip, but it's time now to get back on the bus. So everybody climb on board. Let's sing as we get on board, okay? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round, all through the town. The driver on the bus says, move on back, move on back, move on back. The driver on the bus says, move on back, all through the town. The children on the bus say, that was fun, that was fun, that was fun. The children on the bus say, that was fun, all the way back home. Well, here we go. We're on the bus, and now we need to crank up the engine. Will you help me? Boom, 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 boom. Let's hear some engine sounds. It's going to be a long ride back home. Maybe we should sing. That'll help pass the time. Let's sing another song together. Have you ever seen an apple? An apple, an apple. Have you ever seen an apple that grows on a tree? A red one, a green one, and then there's a yellow one. Have you ever seen an apple that grows on a tree? We saw lots of apples today, and now we're back home. But look at our sack of apples. Wow, we did a great job picking apples today, and I hope you had a fun time on the field trip. Let's get Sue to come, and we're going to see what her favorite part of the field trip was today, okay? Sue, coming up here and tell us, what was your favorite part of the field trip today, Sue? Oh, Sue said she liked watching the little piggies race. And I think maybe my favorite was the corn maze and, of course, picking apples. Well, I hope you had a fun time today on the virtual field trip to the apple orchard. We'll see you tomorrow for circle time. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.